Good day, boys and girls. Today's reading session covers page 111 on the reading book. In page 111, we have the last 3 lines or 2.5 lines of our drama lesson, Sybilludingtonsride, and we have the 3 questions of the book comprehension check. But before we move into that, let's take a quick look at what happened or the main events of scene 3. We know that each scene in a drama takes place at a different time and place. Now, in this scene, the place is the Luddington's Mill, while the time is actually dawn. Dawn is sunrise. Now, the main events of this scene is that Sybil was successfully able to arouse all the militia members, which were 400 of them, and she met her father and the major. Major was the one who was responsible for counting the militia, and Colonel the father was telling her the famous words that he addressed her with. He called her a true patriot, and we know that a patriot is a person who loves his country. And because she volunteered and she was brave enough to do this arduous journey, she was addressed as being a true patriot. Now let's move on to the comprehension check. The first question says, which detail shows what Sybil was not too late to rouse the militiamen? Is it A, the colonel tells her so when she arrives? This never actually took place. Is it John Van Horn tells her so during the last part of their journey? This never took place as well. The major counts 400 men, which is all the men in the militia, which is the correct answer. While number D is she counts the men as they ride off to Danbury. She actually didn't count any of them. So let's move on to the next question. In what way does this scene connect to scene 1? Scene 1, for a quick recap, scene 1 took place at Luddington's farm. She was sleeping in her bed. The messenger came over, delivering the message to her father. This is where he collapses, and her mother, Abigail, actually supported her daughter Sybil's suggestion, which is she would be able to rouse the militia herself. Now, is it A, it turns out what Sybil was right to have had the confidence in herself, what she displayed in scene 1? This is the right answer. Danbury did not turn out to be in as much danger as was originally thought in scene 1. That's not true, because we didn't have any updates on what happened in Danbury. Is it C, Abigail should have insisted that the messenger share with Sybil the job of rousing the men? It didn't actually take place at all. Well, the major's idea in scene 1 to have Sybil rouse the men worked out at the end. The major wasn't even mentioned in scene 1, so technically this doesn't count. Now for the last question is, how do the 3 scenes fit together? What are the main events in each scene that support the telling of this drama? If we went back to scene 1 at the Luddington's farm, to scene 2 when she encountered the Skinners, and scene 3, the success of her rousing the militia, we see that they all fit together perfectly. Let's take a look at the answer. The answer is, this is question 1, question 2, and this is question 3. The events of each scene not only fit together in the scene itself, but they lead into the next scene as well. In the first scene, an exhausted messenger arrives with news that an American storehouse is in danger, which makes Sybil want to rouse the men. In scene 2, Sybil experiences challenges but rides on. Challenges in this case, we're talking about the Skinners. In scene 3, it is revealed that she is successful and patriotic. Thank you.